Last summer, I volunteered for a community event in East Harlem. I was put on the food station along with several other individuals. Our contact for the day, Rosie, made it very clear that food was only to be served to children and not adults. With this in mind, our little team assembled our food station and prepared to feed the kids. Our menu included chicken nuggets, empanadas, and corn on the cob. Children started to line up, and our team began serving. Service was going well for about 5 minutes until adults decided to line up, and in some cases, cut in front of the kids. When I tried to communicate that food was for children only, a heavy-set woman yelled out, "I just want a goddamn chicken nugget." I'd never heard such an angry request for a chicken nugget, and it was clear other adults were starting to get angry as well. I tried reasoning with them, saying, "Listen, let us feed the children first, and once we're done, we'll feed all adults." This seemed to calm them down for a bit. Our team continued service, and again everything was going smooth until some of the adults started to get back into line, and this time they had developed a crafty tactic. The angry chicken nugget woman was among them. When she got up to our table, I insisted once again that we needed to serve all children first. And in a pithy tone, she told me, "I'm just trying to get a plate for my daughter. She's a cripple who's waiting upstairs for me." When I decided to serve her out of sympathy, it seemed to open the floodgates. All of a sudden, more adults stepped forward claiming they were getting a plate for their ill, dying, or disfigured child. I knew some of them were lying, but what could I have said? "Oh yeah? Prove it." Several adults who claimed to be getting food for their children carried plates to a nearby table and ate. A short time later, the angry chicken nugget woman came back for a second plate for her crippled daughter. "Your child must have a huge appetite," I said. "Yeah, it's very big," she responded as a piece of corn stuck to the corner of her lip. When Rosie came over to check in, she yelled at us and reminded us that food was only for the children. She decided to put Ferguson in charge, a tall, bossy member of our team. The only other Ferguson I knew was from the TV show Clarissa Explains It All. Needless to say, morale was low and we felt defeated. Ferguson decided to try and unite us together by giving a rallying speech. "All right, team, we need to serve these chicken nuggets and empanadas with pride. Let's do this for the children," he boasted. We began serving again, and Ferguson, now drunk with power, was screaming at adults to get away from our food station. However, when a large Hispanic man threatened to shove a corn on the cob down Ferguson's throat, our united front crumbled. We finished our food service in one piece and started to break down our station. As I looked around, I waited for that sense of accomplishment and achievement, which usually accompanies acts of altruism, to set in. It took a while, but it finally set in when I saw a handicapped child pick up a chicken nugget off the street and throw it at Ferguson's head. I grabbed my bag and thought, my job here is done.